Hi, just a quick zero budget video on how to replace a tail light slash brake light socket on a 2006 Honda Pilot in case you're like me and somehow you've cracked or somehow broken the socket and now a replacement bulb is not enough to fix the problem. I originally ordered the part from an outfit online called HondaPartsNow.com, and the order went through, but unfortunately, a little bit later, I got an email back from them saying my order has been voided. The reason my order has been voided is because the ordered parts have been discontinued, no longer available, and or is back ordered with no ETA date by the manufacturer. So this particular part may not be an easy thing to get, but I did manage to find it on eBay. I found a seller on eBay that had it. The Honda part number is 33502-S9V-A02. You'd have to look that up for your particular model of Pilot to make sure that matches. Just another disclaimer here, I am not a professional. Fortunately, this appears to be something that most people could accomplish without too many skills, I guess. And here's what the problem is. See how the side parts are broken out? Yeah, it wouldn't hold my bulb anymore. It would hold it for a while and then it would eventually fall out after a couple of days. And here's what the new part looks like. That's the socket from Honda. And here's what the package looks like that it comes in with the part number on it. I didn't know what the process was going to be, if I could possibly get access just from the taillight housing, or if I was going to have to remove this inside panel, which looked like it could be quite a job, possibly having to remove the fold-down rear seat and maybe some seat belts. Fortunately, that was not the case. I was able to access it all from the taillight housing. Okay, to get this off, you may already know, but 8mm socket, or you can just use like a Phillips screwdriver, looks like. Take these two screws out. And this just pops out if you can carefully work it. Need to just rotate these. Try to keep them clean. Okay. A little bit of a trick getting the wires loose here. My light bulb fell off inside there. Fell out of the socket. Okay, because I don't really like getting my hands dirty, I got my gloves, totally unnecessary, but found me a plastic tool here, scraper tool, to help pry this out. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I was able to pull the whole thing out. There's got to be some kind of release on this. There it is. Just a tiny little button there. Push that release in, and then I should be able to unplug it. Oh my goodness. This is turning out way easier than I imagined. Okay. Now take the replacement part and plug it in. This is pretty dirty. I'm sure you don't want to let that drop back in there, right? Okay. Trying to get some of the main part of the dirt out. All right. Push that back in. I'm not sure if it matters what orientation this is in. Yeah, it does. The hole is wider on the bottom and narrower on the top, so make sure your rubber grommet matches that type of pattern. And then we're going to push that in. So it's a little bit of wrangling to get it in there totally right. Just kind of take your finger around and make sure it's secure all the way around. It's not coming loose anywhere. I don't like flies. Clean gloves again. Okay, so this goes like this. All right, I know the little one goes right here. The brake light goes on the bottom, I remember that. It's probably possible, yes. It's completely possible to reverse them, so don't do that. Brake light goes in the bottom. And the tail light goes in the top. There we go. Dang. Kind of difficult to okay, and then try and put these wires. They got these wraps around the wires. I think that's to protect them in these holders. So match up the wrap with these little holder things, whatever you call them. Okay, I think I got it pretty well organized there. Here, maybe take a look at how I got that there. Coming through this hole here, and these two little fasteners here and here. Just put this back in. Now before I actually do this all the way, we're going to want to test this to make sure it works. Especially if you use an LED bulb, the polarity has to be right or it won't work. Have to hold a little bit. So I'm going to turn on the headlights and see if the tail light works, and you should see it come on right now. Okay, the top tail light should be working. Now I'm realizing that the bottom light is a brake light, but it's also a tail light. It's a combination. So because it's not lit, I can tell my LED brake light / tail light is in backwards. I'm going to have to reverse it. Pull this off again. Yeah, I assume you know what I mean, but maybe I should clarify. That means you have to take this bulb off, out, flip it 180 degrees and put it back in. Okay. Yeah, kind of. So I discovered that I had a broom handle that just happened to be the right length, that I could wedge it between the driver's seat back and the brake pedal and hold the brake pedal down so I could walk back behind the car and see if the brake light's lit. Okay. I turned the headlights off, so just the brake light. Yep, and it's working. Okay, make sure this is, it should snap. Yeah, the top one snapped, the bottom one maybe not so much. Oh, yeah, maybe it did. Make sure the two little snaps on the outside are snapped in good. And then put the screws back in. This concludes my highly unprofessional video. No need to subscribe, no need to ring that bell, as Scotty Kilmer used to say, or probably still does. May never do another one of these again. Who knows?